Comment from Redditor. I think you didn't read my point because you bring up again the part of the kids seeing their father was taken when sick by the stepmother. Once again, this is not valid because they were no contact by that point. What I'm trying to say is that all the context his kids had was that he moved in with another woman with a child that didn't work, so the kids assumed she was in for the money. We can't expect them to reach another conclusion because they were children in that particular instance, and OP chose to not give them any other information. Based on the information OP and their father chose to give the kids, they can't get mad when the kids assumed what they assumed. OP hides a lot of information on other things too. We don't know the age of the children during the divorce, how long it took, or what was the reasoning. Given that she was a family friend, the kids may have known her before. Given that there was no reason stated for the divorce, it could have been that the late husband had an affair regardless of being with OP or not, which could have made the kids distrust any future partner their father would present. The gist of my argument is that OP posts way too little information about the story, the same as she did with her stepkids, and if she makes that decision, she can't blame anybody for making assumptions. Also, it's important to note that I do not condone nor justify any actions from the kids. OP didn't state in her story anything that would deduce she was hurting them in any way, although of course we only got her side of the story. The one thing that I do think is justified is the kids cutting contact with their father since he decided to stop funding the education of his own children just because they didn't like his new wife. Op response. Just because they didn't like his new wife. You do realize you are dismissing the entire shit show they did by using the word just. If they had a maid who did their laundry, cooked, and cleaned after them, and then they verbally abused her on top of it, would it be fine? No. 'Cause no human has the right to verbally abuse any other human. No one has the right to cuss the other person out. I am supposed to take it because I am not a paid maid, but their stepmother shows the level of hatred you have for us step-parents. This teenagers will be teenagers is like saying boys will be boys when they cross boundaries or sexually assault people. No. No one out of the toddler stage deserves a pass for acting like a shitty human. If I had done anything to them personally, I would have held myself responsible for their behavior. I have not. Other than showing them written documents about my wealth. They cannot like me. But no. It does not give them a pass on cussing me out, disrespecting and insulting me. And the argument they are children? Children need consequences. They were asked multiple times by their father to be more respectful towards me. Not to love or accept, just to not call me names and cuss me out. They were told of the consequences. They literally did not care. By refusing to listen to my husband, they were disrespecting him too. He decided not to support the 18-year-old legal adults who never listened to him and blatantly disrespected his home and wife. So no. It's not just not liking me. It's years of acting like complete brats, not to just me, but to their dad too.